for a moment the energy within you.
You're watching InArt Media. I'm TL Young, and today we're sitting with actor John Marshall Jones.
Con Air I actually did with my good friend John Cusack. Good Morning Vietnam. What I remember most, Robin Williams came down and he grabbed one of the extras' bags and he took his bag for him and he walked with him in the sun back to position. He stood out there with him the whole time and talked to him and all of those guys. He entertained the whole group of guys until the next shot was ready. A White Man Can't Jump was the most fun movie experience I ever had. Well, I went to school originally to Northwestern University to play basketball. And we were the worst team in the Big Ten. And I soon found out that I was the worst player on the team. That if nothing else worked out, I could become an actor. And so nothing else worked out. So when people told me, well, you know, you got to have a fallback plan in case acting doesn't work, it's like, this is my fallback plan. It's got to work. Like I have to. Television and film, in terms of dramas, are very similar in their acting technique, except that television is driven by the dialogue, so it's about what people say and do, where films are driven by the action, so it's about how people think and react. The people who are in the room are actually hiring somebody that they're going to spend a certain amount of time with. So where they do want the most talented person, they don't if he's crazy. And so how you comport yourself in the room and make the people feel comfortable is the most important thing you can actually do in there. Watch Morgan Freeman listen to other people. Watch Anthony Hopkins deal with a scene where he has no dialogue. And what you'll see is that those two are truly masters. Don't you dare turn into... Mostly the difficulties are in personality because, you know, actors by and large are very self-absorbed, and we have to be because we are our own instrument. So we tend to think that it's all about us. But when you move to the next level of producing, what you realize is that acting is a part of the process and an important and a necessary part, but it's not the whole thing. You know, if the camera guys aren't there, you don't have anything. If the sound man doesn't do his job, you got to do everything over. If the lighting is off, if everybody doesn't have their coffee, you've got problems. So everybody actually in a production has equal status in terms of getting the production done. And the difficulty is that, one of the difficulties that everybody doesn't see it that way. Each person comes in thinking that their piece is more important than the other pieces. Right now we've done our first play called The Bow Wow Club. The writer's name is Levy Lee Simon, and Levy also has written about 23 other plays, and for my money is one of the most prolific writers in American theater right now. Marjorie came on originally as a stage manager and did an amazing job in terms of pulling this project together in terms of marketing and promoting the Bow Wow Club. And she was a terrific stage manager who became a co-producer. I have met Lincoln Kilpatrick, and I met her father on the first television job that I did in Los Angeles. And I asked him if he had any advice for me as a young actor. And he said, yeah, if you could manage to get out of your own way, you're going to have a good career. And I had no idea what he was talking about until 20 years later, I was like, wow, I've been kind of, and I figured maybe I ought to start getting out of my own way. And that's when things kind of started to take off for me. Actually, my next project is called Mastering the Audition Live. And Mastering the Audition Live is a CD that you can actually load up to your computer. And it has 4 download tracks on it. It has 35 tracks, but it's got 4 tracks that you'll bring from your computer to either your iPod or your cell phone.